At this point, we will be familiar with our three spheres or our three environments. The inner sphere, at the other extreme we have the outer sphere, the world out there with all of it. In between we have the between realm, the inflows and the outflows. Here we'd like to look at the topic of negative emotions, how to deal with them in the between sphere, their holographic playground, if you will. The feelings that haunt us, make our lives uneasy, troublesome, burdensome. An island of tranquility that will not last forever, but that will give you a footing, that will give you a platform atop which you can reorient. Now, how do we get there? What is the ultimate tool of the between, the middle ground? What is it that always goes out, that always returns in? That is the media of exchange between the inner and the outer world. Our breath. Breath, the breath of life itself, is the master of the in-between. Our 6 negative emotions are fear, anxiety, disgust, anger, sadness and depression. And we are ready to attend. Fear. An overwhelming fear, capturing the very center of my brain. I have what it takes to overcome fear. I simply need to gather myself. Then anxiety. Anxiety is not as fear. Anxiety is more of a whirling vortex with a million heads spinning in all directions. So, anxiety brought back in there. Then, disgust, revulsion, very much hits you in the brainstem, cerebellum, and way back there, a very primal response. These are evolutionary circuits. Inhale, we contain. Exhale, we make them level. Anger typically accumulates in the broad chest area, a burning unease, ready to explode. And from there onward, you have 2 directions. Typically, you want to contain your anger and let it slowly dissipate. There are, however, situations where anger is a corrective force. Still, do not allow for the outburst. First, collect that potential and power, and then direct it precisely to where it must go. If anger stems from your ego, it deserves to be contained and dissipated. If anger stems from an actual infraction in the environment and it is in the interest of the collective to remediate a situation, then anger concentrated, utilized. Then sadness. Again in the chest. A heavy sort of feeling, unhappiness, for whatever reason. So we break from the enclosure of that sadness with the help of our breath, and we expand the streams of our lives. And then the superstate of sadness. We sink into a vortex of depression. And in this way, we provide ventilation therapy to exit from the vortex of depression. These 6 negative emotions, states of mind, can be alleviated with the help of your breathing. Breath is the master of the middle realm, the in-between of impacts from the outside and your attention from the inside. If there is fear, concentrate your core. If there is anxiety, contain. If there is disgust, level it. Hold the vomit, level it. If there is anger, withdraw, concentrate, and then dissipate or project as necessary. If there is sadness, let your stream flow across the horizontal plane. Discover the joy that exists, mixed with your sadness. And depression. Expand as far as you can. Gain a broader view, a higher vantage point. Return to your ancient friend, the peaceful and natural breath that forever flows in and out, in and out. There is peace to be found in the breath.